on how I got hacked. Thank you so much for those of you. Uh, my YouTube channel was okay, but my Facebook uh, account was hacked. So I want just to give just probably some insight which can help some of you on how you can also work out and make sure that you don't fall the victim of what I just underwent. So that is what I want just to talk about this morning. So kindly, if you're watching me, kindly, I'm requesting that you can, if you're watching me, I'm requesting that if you can be able to comment whether the sound is okay, whether you can be able to hear me, even as I try to do this in a quick way. How my page got hacked, that is what I want just to explain. So that probably we can be able to help one person outside there. You can be able to be keen, so that you can be able to be keen. It can happen to anybody. I never thought that I can be able to go through this, but this is what happened. So let me just explain. This is what happened. My Facebook page has been in the hands of the hackers for the last it's more than close to 2 months. And this is what happened. I've been doing my work. I've been using my Facebook page. It had grown to around 115,000 followers. And I've been doing my work. I've been very diligent. There is no single day that I've gone against the Facebook regulations and their terms. I've been doing my work, and of course, I've been very cautious with some of the WhatsApp messages that I've been getting, mostly WhatsApp messages and on email. People writing, I'm so and so, I'm interested to run some ads on your page, and I like the way the page is growing. I could get such kind of emails or texts like in a day, maybe close to 5 on WhatsApp or on email, but I could ignore them because they knew those ones, of course, they have their own issues. I'm not so sure is this I'm dealing with. Most of them, I think they end up, there is a way the digital guys explained to me. So I didn't have any interest. So the moment I could see that one, I could just go to the emails. I just click spam there, and then I couldn't be able to get more. Of course, I could get so many of them, but I knew that one is a no-go zone. I could not be able to do that. So that one, I was clear that I could not be able to be caught up with such. Now, I've been getting those emails for the last, I think, many years. Getting those emails, getting those WhatsApp and whatever, I could just ignore them. Now, the second target was I've been having a lot of what we call the fake Facebook pages and even Facebook accounts. And I've been writing to Facebook many times. I've been reporting them, but some of them, they get pulled down. Some they could not be able to be pulled down. So I decided just to verify my account, my Facebook account. And of course, I'm very sure that those of you in Kenya, you know this, that there is a time Facebook was verifying accounts, and then it reached a point it was no longer doing that. So I kept on writing to them. I kept on telling them they could not be able to. So what does that one mean? I think they stopped at some point, so they were not. So which means now these other people who are opening accounts, who are running them, they had the opportunity to do that because mine could not be verified because they had stopped doing the verification. I tried for almost, I think, 3 years, and they could not be able to. Now I decided just to do, there is also the legal way of asking the Facebook to verify you. I did that. I sent emails, sent my ID and all those things. And then I started getting some response. But remember, even when I was getting this response, I started also getting some emails. Now I could get emails that your account, in fact, your page has been found with let me just try and see whether I can be able to get those emails the way they used to come. So these kind of emails, they're the ones, I don't know that I deleted them, but I think they should be there. These are some of the emails. I deleted some of them. Let me see whether I can be able to access some. I could get such kind of emails, and then they could worry me. I could just start thinking, what is the problem? What am I not doing right? Let me see whether I can be able to. So I could get some emails which are telling me, your account is very insecure. We might want to close it. We've given you 14 days. And then they keep on doing account down, 13 days, 12, 10, 5. And then of course I could consult my digital guys and they could tell me, no, don't just avoid that. And now it reached the point they were telling me, now your account has been found with some violations, and we are going to do what? We're going to close your account. You have 2 days to, you have 1 day. And then it reached the point they were telling me your account now has been found with some violations, but they're not telling me violations. And then they tell me, if you want to know the kind of violations, click here. Now I could avoid that. But you see, I started wondering, these people, they started telling me 20 days ago, now they've been doing a countdown. Now they are saying my page has been found with some violations, so I will no longer be able to use. Now I started panicking in a way. I asked my digital guy, why are you not responding to this? Because what is it? Because they are telling me my account, my page is going to, it will no longer be able to work. What is the problem? It checked and they told me, just wait, because I was getting emails, and these emails now they were coming, they show like they're from Meta, because it starts with Meta. So when I see Meta, then I know this is Facebook. But he told me, wait a minute, I have checked, but it doesn't look like they're coming from Meta. Now, I think I tried to ignore what my digital guy was telling me, because in my page, I was not the only admin. I also had my digital guy who was the admin. So now I started getting worried. Is it that it's true my page has been is going to be put down? What is it? Now I started, in a way, I started becoming like I'm panicking and whatever. But he told me just, I don't think so. Then I asked him, what happened with the verification that we were doing? What happened? Now, when I went to the emails, I could get a lot of emails now, a lot of emails about my verification. But now some of these emails, there is one which was genuine. The others which were not genuine, and they were and they purported like they were coming from Meta, that is Facebook. Now, this is what I did. At one point, this guy who is managing my page, at some point he was managing other pages, because he deals with digital marketing and such. Now he tells me at night, and I remember that day I was not working, and he called me. I think it was on 23rd. I was supposed to go, and I was supposed to work. I was supposed to do the morning show the following. I was to stand in. So he calls me, tells me, can you remove me as the admin, because some of the pages that I'm manning, it's like they've been hacked, and I don't want these hackers to cross over to your page. So kindly remove me quickly. So I had to wake up quickly, and then I tried to do it from my phone. I felt like, I think it was almost midnight. I felt like using my phone, it was a bit too slow. He called me again, told me, can you remove me quickly? I had to rush to my study room and then open my laptop, and then I had to remove him. Now, when I removed him, that is when I got a lot of emails, of course. Oh, that you no longer be able to use your I've removed him. I do not know whether the hackers already, they have gotten into my page. I don't know. And then at the same time, I checked the emails, and then I kept on wondering, this guy has not responded to these emails. Of course, Amy knew they are fake, but I didn't know. So I decided, they told me, if you want to restore your account, your page, you need to click here. So they sent me an email. I don't know why I'm not able to. Let me see whether I can be able to. The laptop is taking some bit of time to get those emails. I had deleted them, but I had a backup of those emails on WhatsApp. Let me see whether I can be able to find them. I'm not able to get the old. I'm not able to get those old. But basically what they were saying, now for you to restore, for you to have your page, click here. So there's a link there. I made a mistake. I clicked that link. And then I just went to sleep. Wake up in the morning, I discovered I cannot be able to access my page, but I can be able to access my account. Trying to access my page, I could not be able to. So that is how I got hacked. Now, I'm not so sure whether it's because the other admin was hacked from the other accounts and then the hackers managed to get into my account, or I'm not so sure whether it's the link that I click on. They were telling me that if you want to make sure that you are not, your account doesn't, your page is not pulled down, click here just to see which mistake you did. Because in fact, what they were telling me, for you to check which violations you've done, click here. So from there, I could not be able to access my account. Now, that's happened, the Vita ilianza. So I said, okay, let me see what I can be able to do. Day one, of course, we had to write, and I had to do an email to Facebook, and then also had to tell my guy also to, because also he was manning my page, also to start doing emails to Facebook. We do an email, they say we're gonna respond to you in 48 hours. We do another one, of course they send you a certain ID that we've received your case, we are working on it. So we were getting such kind of quite a number of them. We were getting such kind of emails which comes and tells you, thank you for contacting us, this and this and this is the ID, we'll be able to get back to you, we have seen your case, but for more help, just go to this. They give you the site, you can be able to find more help. Like now, sometimes some of these things you can be able to do it on your own. On Facebook, Facebook has designed them in a way that you can be able to find every solution to your problem, so long as you go to the support center. So, and then I kept on trying that. I discovered 2 days, 3 days, I'm not able to get the account. 4 days, I was wondering what is happening. And then 1 week down the line, wait, I discovered now it's becoming serious. I cannot be able to. Immediately after 1 week, the first week they were not posting anything, the account was okay. Immediately after 1 week, now I started seeing some funny pictures. They're almost like they're naked, almost half naked women. In fact, people started telling me, oh, we are seeing, what is it we are seeing on your page, we are seeing on your storyline. Now that is when I discovered, now this is serious. Now these things, they were putting them like twice a day. I think early in the morning and then in the evening and then sometimes during the day. Now I discovered I cannot be able to see those things. I was not able to see the first times, and then later on, I started accessing my page. I could be able to see them. I see my page, there is nothing I can be able to do. Now I started getting more worried. Now, what else are they going to do? Because if they are showing people are half naked, what else are they going to do? And it was worrying me. That is when I started saying, now, what can I do? I contacted our digital guys in the office. They worked. They told me, do this, do this. They told me, can you come? We try. We tried to do that. It was not really making sense. I was not able to restore my account. Now, week 2, he is here now. Week 2, still, I'm not able to get my account. I'm getting a lot of distress calls. People are calling me, what are you posting? Some people, they are texting me. Some, they are calling me. Some, they are a bit insensitive. Look at what Sorobi, some they could not call me. They could just go and then they take a snapshot of that. They go to their pages, their accounts, look at what Sorobi is posting and such. Of course, I could feel like, okay, even if you could have asked me what's the problem, because already, of course, I had started now putting on my Facebook account, on my WhatsApp status, on my Twitter. I was telling people, I had to go to TikTok, telling people, oh, I got hacked, kindly ignore it. In any case, you asked for whatever they might ask you, because I don't know what the hackers are and don't know what they're trying to do. I started getting a lot of feedback. People are calling me, oh, what are you doing? What are you? Everybody was calling me. All my friends are calling me. Some, they're writing me emails and such. Now, there's nothing I could be able to do. Again, I kept on going to Facebook, writing to them and such. At one point now, we decided just to talk to them through the agent. There's a way you go to support system, and then you go, you start chatting with Facebook. I told them this is what happened. They asked me what happened, blah, 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 blah. I'm glad, I think week 3, I got a call from Facebook. They called me, they asked me what happened, and then I gave them, they told me, okay, thank you so much. Let's just see how we can be able to escalate this to our internal team. They see how they can be able to do that. They told me probably, depending on the complexity of this, in 48 hours, we should be able to have come back to you. 48 hours, no, Capita, it's nothing. Now I started again launching another case. You see, now every now and then I'm launching a case, I'm getting another ID. Now the cases are so many that I'm asking about my page. They ask me about the link and everything. Now, 1 month down the line, still I was not able to get the page. Now, I had contacted quite a number of other guys. I appreciate there's a lady uh, who decided, asked me what happened, and then she decided just to put on her page. No, somebody, in fact, somebody told me, somebody, one of those people who follow my page, they told me so and so account was hacked. Try and talk to her. You see, you get to know what happened. I talked to her. She told me yes, it was hacked, but there is a guy who helped me to restore my page. He's called Gift somebody. And then I had to talk to this guy. You know, I had to do him a text, but he told me, I doubt whether he's in Kenya. He should be in South Africa by now. Hey, nikamwandikia text. He's not responding. WhatsApp, he's not responding. Now, I wanted to appreciate this friend again. Decided to do an update on the Facebook page, asking that if there is somebody outside there who can be able to restore act page, kindly you can be able to help Sorobi and such. Sasa akiweka hiyo, wacha wazungu wengine watokea hapo wengi na ma comments, but I suspect hawa ni mahackers from nowhere. Wazungu wako hapo wengi wanasema I had this problem and so on, so help me. Hey, nikajua those are hackers, but in the process there's a guy whom I saw there called Bruce. Him, I felt like he was doing a good job. I texted him, I called him, but he was extremely busy. That guy could tell me, let me see when I can be able to talk to you. In a short while, I'm going to Karatina. In a short while, I'll be in what? So the guy was very busy. At one point, he helped me. At one point, he told me, send me this and this and this and this. Can you do this? But again, he was very busy. So he tried, but again, his timing and my timing were not working. So 1 month, it's past 1 week and such. Now it was becoming hard. I thought of what do I do? I had this other guy was following all through. He was not my digital guy. He was not able to do anything. He was not able to save the situation. So now I have this other guy. I've been told he's in South Africa. He's not able to. And then there is this other guy that I was given. He was able to, but he told me do this and that. He could tell me what you need to do. He could tell me go this and this and that on Facebook support system and such. I was not able to. I still launched the case. Now I was becoming a bit unsettled. I wrote another email to Facebook. They called me. When they called me, I told them, you people have been doing this and you've not done anything. They told me, well, I talked to them. They told me, okay, let me just have all the details. Let's just escalate to our internal team. They will be able to do you an email. They asked me, which email can we be able to reach out to you? And then, of course, a number of other questions they asked me. I thought now I will be able to get the page back. Still, I could not be able to get the page back. Now, I talked to a friend of mine called Uchuku, who is in the United States. I talked to him, I told him, in fact, he's the one who talked to me. He told me, I saw your account was in there, and I know where I am. The Facebook headquarters not verified. It's like 30 minutes drive. Let me find some time. I go there, and then once I'm there, I will call you. We see what we can be able to do. He said, well and good, that is really nice. That could be great. But also he became busy. I think the following day could not be able to be found another one until he told me, let me just create time. I go specifically for that because I don't want just to go there when I'm coming from work and such. So he decides to go. And he goes, I think it was at night already. I'd slept, and then he calls me at night. He could not be able to find me on WhatsApp, and then he calls me. I had already slept, and then I had to wake up, go to the study room. He told me, I am at Facebook Center. I talked to this guy. You listen to what he will be able to give you. He called me. We talked. I told him everything that what happened, and then he told me, well, he told me, let me show him what he needs to tell you to do to get your page back. He told me, I can't have somebody can be able to talk to take me through the whole process because a month down the line, and then these guys are putting a lot of part pictures and such. He told me, no. He told me in Facebook, in fact, most people are working from home. So it's not very possible for someone just to talk to you on phone, but we can be able to give you the link. You can be able to go online, the support system, and then you can be able to follow through. He said, it's all right. I told him, it's all right. Let's see what we can be able to do. So he gave him a paper, and then he showed him, just go to this site, go this, you put your phone, and then you can be able to get online, and then you can be able to get the support and such. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ochuku. I really appreciate it because that one also settled me because I was feeling like now Facebook, they do not have call centers and such. But at least what he told me, I felt like then this thing, I want to need somebody who is a guru, who understands these things, and then he can be able to sort them out. Well and good. Now I came back now. I said, let me see what I can be able to do. Now I get a call from a good friend called Abuta. I remember one time I was doing a breakfast meeting in Kisii. It was like my special repertoire. He was doing a number of things. A good guy. In fact, even at one point I hosted him at TikTok, and he calls me, tells me, Erastus, I saw like you said your page was hacked. Have you been able to get it back? And he told me. I told him no. And then he told me. In fact, he has a wedding in the next few weeks. He told me, I need your services, but in the meantime, I want to connect you to my friend on a conference call, and then we see what we can be able to do. He said, well, that would be great. Kidogo tu ndio hiyo, we talk, and then the guy tells me, the guy is called Albert. And Albert, wherever you are, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, Albert calls me and then tells me what happened. I explained to him. He tells me, then it's okay. Let's just see at 7 in the evening. We can be able to see what we can be able to do, because Albert had already rescued other pages, not accounts. You know, account, it's very easy, but a page has some complications. So I waited for him, and then before 7, the other guy, Bruce, that I talked to, gets in touch, and then he tells me do this and this. Now I was fearing I don't need to engage 2 people at the same time, because now it's better I deal with one, akimaliza huyu mwingine. And so I had again to tell Albert, let me do with you tomorrow. Let me just finish up with Bruce, because me probably don't want to have two people trying to save the same thing. Probably it might cause some conflict of interest. Well, it was okay. So what I did is I waited for Nani to do whatever he was doing. He did it. At some point, he could not be able to continue, so he stopped. Remember again, even in the process of this, at one point I had to call a friend of mine called Jared. Asked him, he's an ICT guy. Asked him, what can I be able to do? He told me, no, let me just give you a certain doctor who is in Kabarak University, because Kabarak University also, they got hacked. He can be able to probably help you on what they did. So what I did, I called this doctor of Kabarak University. He could not be able to pick, but at least I got an email. I was given his email. I did him an email. He responded, and then he called me, told me, what you need to do, go and talk to these guys. They are called what? CAK, Communications Authority of Kenya. Yes. Yeah. He told me, go to their page, and then you go, you talk to them, and then there's somewhere you report, and then they're going to be able to get back to you. I did that. I didn't see the response, but I saw the customer care number there. I called. They told me haven't you contacted Facebook? I said yes, but I think Facebook is too slow, and I do not know what these people can be able to do with my page, because right now what they're doing is they're putting a lot of disturbing pictures, which almost have naked women there. And some people they told me that when they were clicking those links, they were taken to pornography and such. So I told them I need to have this sorted quickly. They called me. They told me, we want to see what we can do. And then the process, now this is Communication Authority of Kenya. I've gone to their online whatever, and then even they have another. I know they have another department there still which deals with that. So I was waiting. While I was waiting, I had to talk to another friend of mine who is, I think that is the vice chancellor for Open University, Professor Elijah. I had to call him. I told him, this and this, what can be? No, don't worry, just send me an email, and then I'll forward it to Communication Authority of Kenya. We see what they can be able to do. I did that. Now remember, Abuta told me that this guy can be able to sort me at 7. I told him, can we do it tomorrow? I waited, and then tomorrow, the following day, I called him. He told me, can we do it at 10? And then at 10, he accessed my machine. And then when he accessed my machine, we went through the process. He tried. He said, oh, sorry, we cannot be able to finish, but at least you've done some progress. We've reported, we've done this and that and that. There are many things you are doing because now it's more of like, now it became a dispute case, because now we are disputing that our page has been taken. So it tells me where I am, we have a blackout and my laptop is getting off, so we cannot be able to continue. So what we need to do, we'll continue later in the evening, maybe later in the afternoon. So for now, let's just stop there. It stopped. Now when we stopped again, I was wondering, now what do I do? We cannot be able to do the part pictures being spread and everything. Now these guys, these hackers, they decided now to start putting my earlier, in fact, they did some earlier adverts, they just put them on my page. They got some videos that I did earlier on, they put them on my page. Now I got worried because now people were thinking this is Orobi. Now I had to go and comment. I tell them this is not me. These hackers are the ones who are putting these videos. Now the videos are okay. It's me, but it's not me. So they put my pictures, my videos as if I'm live, but I'm not me. I was getting so distressed because now every now and then I check. Many people had already started subscribing because I had 115 followers. Now they have gone to 114 because some people, they were getting tired. They were unsubscribing and such. Now it's 1 month, 2 weeks. Now nothing is being done. And then I said, now what do I do? I followed what Bruce was telling me, and then there was somewhere I was supposed to do a dispute whereby I was supposed to do, number one, I write who I am, and then I take pictures of my ID, and then what kind of business that I'm doing. I should be able to prove whether I'm working, if I'm working, and then I have to give a proof of that. And then the last one, I should be able to, there is a form that I was filling, which was showing me, tell us your account, your page, what happened, what, give us the links, and then many other things, your number, your phone, your email, and other things. I had to do that. I did that, and then now the problem came when I got all those things. Now they told me chat with us. Now when I go to the chat section, I cannot be able to find out to upload this. I tried, I could not. Now again, Albert came back. He told me, now I think we can see what we can be able to do. We went through again. That is the first time I saw my laptop becoming like almost red, because now those IT guys, that those things which come some figures, naona ameingia kwa laptop anajaribu tu is trying to connect and then try to get my page. Nikaona laptop yangu tu is manning it and is doing this, is bringing this codes here. He told me, these guys, now this is the way it's happening. We need to do admin case. So we are not able to get this, but let me show you what we need to do. He came up with the 2 pages write up with a number of things. He told me this is a dispute. Now what you need to do, go and print this, you sign, and then you scan and you send me back. I did that, scanning back again. Also there was some blackout, he could not be able to continue. He told me, now again, we're gonna do it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow was now last week Friday. Now that was it. So the last week Friday I waited. No, it was supposed to be on Thursday, it could not be able to be found. And then on Friday night I was working. I remember it was able to access. In fact, I was walking through, and then I put my laptop. He could be able to access it from wherever he was. I think he had to do this for 6 hours. Uploaded everything, done, did everything. He said, now let's just wait. And then now we start. Now they were able to chat. I could be able to see the way they are chatting with Facebook. They're telling me, we've seen this. There was this time. There's this date you do saw this. That this. It was a long conversation. And then blah 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 blah, give us this, you've given us this, now let's just do what we can be able to do. We should be able to respond to you in 48 hours. Friday jioni nikashinda kuangalia. Saturday there was nothing. Sunday there was nothing. Now Monday there was nothing. So I kept on waiting to see what they can be able to give me on my, because we did a very comprehensive report, At the same time, now I got the communication. I got Evans. If you remember there's a guy we used to work with, Evans Nyangena. We used to call him Nyanya. He calls me, tells me, did you got sorted? He told me, I have him with Maranga. Maranga works with Communication Authority. Let's just talk to him. He can be able to sort you out. We talked. Of course, already nimeweka kesi yangu ya admin page, nimeiweka, and then he calls me, tells me, now you need to do this. And then I did whatever that I did. He told me, you need to get this, report this, you're gonna get. And then there's a code that I got in my email. And then it was almost the same thing that Albert was doing. So he told me, now what we need to do now, we have to launch it's more of like we're having a case. We want to get our page back, but we have to give some evidence that it belongs to us. So the form was very detailed. He told me, you need to do this, and then we need to send it back to Facebook. And then I talked to Albert. Albert told me, you don't need to do it right now. Let's just finish up, because what we told them, let's just give them some time. So I wanted to do that on Monday, but he told me, just wait. Let's just finish the other case before we launch another one, because now they will be having so many cases they're handling. I said, well, I'm good. I waited. Now, I waited. I could not be able to see. I kept on checking on my emails, whether they sent email. I could not be able to get an email. And then the whole of yesterday, it was my off day. I was home. I didn't do much with my nini. My kids had come from school. We were doing whatever we were doing, and my phone was far away. I didn't even look at my phone for almost 2 hours. And then later on, when I'm checking my phone, looking at my phone, it tells me my account has been compromised. That was yesterday. So I was wondering, what is it? Somebody had gotten into the system. So I'm looking at my phone. I'm wondering for it to restore it, go through this. Kumbe, it's Facebook who had gone and then they had changed. Now the Facebook, they had gone and they had changed so that now I can be able to access. So going through the process, naangalia tu naona page yangu. I can be able, when I went through the whole process and then putting everything and then checking my page, naona aya, account yangu, my page is here now. So that is how it was restored. It was a long journey, it was a long process. So going through, I checked, kumbe Facebook waliingia kwa system, wakatoa those guys, wakaniweka, and then I was able to clean up. Of course, nikiingia live, I didn't know, kulikuwa na some other part pictures which are the nini, I had not seen them. So I had to go live telling people now I'm back. I have the nini. I had to talk to Albert, telling more, thank you so much, you're back. I had to talk to other guys. Now everything is set. I had to talk to my digital guy, my graphics guy, Makomere. He had to do me a poster telling me, oh, now, telling people that now the page is in my right, it's back and it's in the right hands. It's been a journey, it's been a process. Now, so that is how I was able to get the page back. Now I could be able to, and then I went and cleaned the mess, those part pictures they were putting there. I cleaned the one, I think there was one which was remaining there, I removed it. And yeah. So now, let me explain, maybe now in summary, 3 things that I've learned out of this. Number one, let me even, before I do that, some people they've been telling, I've been seeing people doing comments on Facebook, Mambia, don't click pornography and such. I didn't. It was not the issue of pornography. I didn't click anywhere of those sites that people are talking. Some people have seen them commenting at don't click XXX. I didn't click those things and I don't want those things. So now, if I got hacked and I felt like I was very sensitive, I was very keen, these are some of the things that I've discovered you need to be very careful. Number one, don't reply to emails that you do not know. Some emails don't, because that is how those guys, they access. Don't click. Don't even reply. You see an email and you know this is not any of the emails that you're expecting. The best you can do is to delete, or you just go and report spam. Avoid replying, even clicking on the emails that they're telling you your account has been found with this. For you to get it back, click here. For you to see what the problem was, click here. Don't. Now that is the latest ways of don't. Even if they tell you your account is unstable, we're going to don't click on those links. They are just a bait. Number 2. This is the second thing that I've learned. Number 2, be very keen on whom do you allow to manage your page. Be very keen, because sometimes you can have somebody who is managing your page and then he gets hacked. You do not know the precautions he's taking. So if he gets hacked from the other pages he's managing, they will of course access your page. So if you're having somebody who's going to manage your page, so be very keen, be very keen on who else you're adding as an admin to your page. You have to be very keen about that one. If you are not very keen about that one, you might find maybe somebody's negligence affecting you. So it's very important, if you can be able to do it on your own, the better. The last thing that I learned in the process of all these things, even if your account has been hacked, don't be quick for asking for help for people that you do not know. Usikimbie to Facebook, unaanza kuambia watu status, what can help me. Some of them, majority of those who will come to rescue you. In fact, like in all these cases, I rarely found anybody who was willing. But those ones online, on Facebook and whatever, wazungu, I did this one, so help me, those are hackers. And now, this is one of the things that I learned in the process. Some of these people, they're interested, number one, to get your page. They go and change everything, they sell it. Some, they use it just to sell pornography, so that people can go and click and then they get into pornography and search. It's the business they're doing. So be very keen when it comes to whom you're asking for help. to restore or to get back your page. Whether it's an email, whether it's a YouTube, be very keen. Don't just go to strangers. Make sure that at least you know who is this, who is doing that. And then the last one is let us be very keen on what we are commenting. Like maybe somebody's page has been compromised and then you start saying, oh, stop watching this. You don't, some of those things, it's not, yes, some people, they might be clicking some links. Some people, they're not clicking those links. So because you do not know, don't be quick. Just to say, oh, you clicked here, you did this, don't be quick. You do not know. Some people, sometimes some people, they get hacked simply because somebody has taken your phone and you're online. They just go and change settings. And then they run away with that. So there are many ways people are doing these things. So don't be very quick just to judge. But I want just to say thank you so much, my good friends. Thank you so much, those who follow my page, Sorobi Muturi as the radio presenter, those who follow my account, Erastus Muturi Sorobi, those who follow my YouTube channel, Atatona Sorobi, those who follow the other channel, Kimanyi Mogosoro, those who follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm back. We're going to do great things. Because my main aim of having these platforms is to inspire, to train, and to correct in love. To correct in love. So thank you so much. I really want to appreciate. I want to appreciate the number of people that were helpful in the process of doing all this. I want to appreciate them, all of them. And I'm telling you, whoever is watching this, be very keen. These guys, they are out just to torment people and even just to disrupt them. The things that I've shared with you, be very keen. You might be the next victim, so be very keen when you see that. Run. Be very cautious. Thank you so much. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you've not followed me, if in case you decided to unfollow me because of the bad content which was happening, kindly, let's just be back and running. Go back to my page and then like, click, and comment and share, and we're gonna do great things together. Thank you so much, and may God bless you so much. Have a great day. I'm back. My page is back, and I'm hopeful that this time around I will not be able to have any issues. I'll be able to run in the best way I can be able to do that. Thank you so much, and I want just to say have a great day, full of blessings. May God guide you and lead you in all that you do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can see a number of comments here. Okay. Oh, by the way, there's something I didn't tell you, that for me to start getting personalized attention from Facebook, I had to verify my account. I had to pay. There's some amount you pay every month, around 1,300 every month you'll be paying. So when I got verified, now it was very quick to get the support system, because I could be able to chat with them. I could be able to chat with them, like if I raise my issue today again, I was able to raise it again. So make sure that for you have to get your accounts verified. Of course, I know kuna ile mikora ingine imekuwa imefungwa fungwa. Now with my verification, itawaangusha sasa. I'll be able to deal with them. Thank you so much. I think let me stop here. Have a great day. I've seen Douglas telling me kusaidia watu wengine how you got it back. Juu kuna wengine had verified pages imeenda nasipatikana tena. Okay, great. I will be able to tell them what you need to do, and then probably I may not be able to do everything, but I can be able to have somebody who can be able to see and help you. Mine was hacked until now. I'm in pain. Help me to retrieve back. And Yakundi Chesters, when was it hacked? The hacker changed the email and phone number that was linked to the account, or somebody's asking message for me quick. Okay, inbox for help. I hope the gentleman who is helping you is somebody trustworthy. I do not know. So that is one thing also you need to be very careful who is going to help you. But the most important thing here is if you try to take time with Facebook, they can be able to show you how you can be able to do that. But of course, also you deal with somebody who understands IT stuff. They can be able to sort you out. But Sarah is telling me those guys had really messed it up. Yeah. I can see a number of comments here. Thank you so much. For now, I think I'm going to stop it there. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you for your patience. May God bless you so much. If you get this, just share to other people. They can be able to get to know this, so that we can be able to protect ourselves. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye-bye.